Hello, welcome back to the Risk on Investor. My name is Chaz, and today we're going to be looking at how to buy Bitcoin in the UK. If you've been following this channel for a while, you'll know that I've been building up a bit of a crypto position over the last 12 months or so. But what's the simplest way that I've found to buy crypto here in the UK? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you a quick step-by-step video, and I'll just share my screen showing you exactly how I go about it. If you don't know anything about Bitcoin at all, I've got a video here which goes over the basics of what Bitcoin is and why it's unique. If you know a bit more about crypto, you might want to look at my video here, which looks at how much Bitcoin you might need to retire on, given a date in the future. And I've got a free calculator spreadsheet that you can plug your numbers into. So to buy my Bitcoin here in the UK, I use an exchange called Kraken. I've used Kraken for absolutely forever. I've used it since I was back at university, so I've probably used it for the best part of a decade now, and I've never had any problems with them. Their customer support is excellent, and they are one of the first crypto exchanges to support Great British Pounds. So if you want to follow along with this tutorial, you'll need an account with Kraken. I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can sign up for a free account, and from there you can get started buying and selling cryptos. So let's hop onto the computer, and I'll show you the Kraken interface and two ways of buying crypto with Kraken. One that's the simplified method, and one that's slightly more complex but has lower fees. So once you're signed up to Kraken, this is the screen you'll be greeted with. You'll see at the top here it's got your portfolio with any cash and crypto balances that you have. It's quite a nice simplified screen. You'll see here down the left hand side, these are all the main tabs that we'll need to use. You'll see that the simplicity is really nice, and that's why I really liked it as a beginner, and that's why I still use Kraken today. So the first thing you're going to want to do once you've signed up to Kraken is deposit some money. So you'll see here that I've actually got some money in my account. But if you want to do that, then you can go to transfer. Under the deposit tab, you can come in here and you could put a currency that you want. So for example, I'm in the UK, so I'm looking for Great British Pound. So I could type GBP, or I could type in pound. And once you're there, you could click fund manually. This is my preferred way of doing it. You can put in the amount that you want to deposit. So if I put in £50, if there's a particular method of depositing that you like, that's fine. The FPS is the faster payments system, so that's what I tend to use. And then these are the account details that you could send money into. Give it a little bit of time to arrive. Don't worry if it doesn't arrive instantly. Give it 5-10 minutes once you've sent it. Go away, make a cup of tea and come back, because it will just take a couple of minutes to arrive in your account. While we're looking on this page on Kraken as well, it's worth just being aware of the funding limits. So I've verified my identity on Kraken, so I've sent in passport, driving license, photos to verify my identity, and that gives me a greater allowance for buying and selling and depositing each day. So if you're going to be dealing with large amounts of money or crypto, then it's well worth getting your customer, so your KYC information submitted to Kraken, just to make that a nice, smooth, easy process for you. So if we head back to the home page, so hopefully your money will have arrived by now into your account, and this is when we can start looking at buying some crypto. So there's a couple of different ways. You can hit the big buy crypto button at the top here. There's more buy buttons down here, or if there's a specific coin or that you want to look for, you can click on the Explore tab over here. Once you're in the Explore tab, you can search for a crypto that you might want to buy, or you can just choose from the list here. This just displays everything that Kraken have got. So for this example, we're going to be buying some Bitcoin. So I can click on Bitcoin here, and I can come across to the Bitcoin page. Here I can see the historical price information. You can change it for whatever time frame you want to look at, and I can then click the big buy button down here. So clicking the buy button has opened up this screen here. So this is where I can select what I want to buy, how much I want to buy. Because I've got pounds in my account, it's already preset to pound sterling. So again, I could put an amount in here, and it will tell you how much Bitcoin you'll receive for that amount. So I can then hit review and confirm, and it's as simple as that. There's now some Bitcoin in my account. So if I head back to the home page, I can see I've got just shy of £10 of Bitcoin there in my account. Now this is the simplified screen. The fees for buying and selling crypto with the simplified user interface like this are around 3%. So there's a fairly steep fee. However, there is another way to buy crypto on Kraken with reduced fees. So if you come up here to this little dot menu up here, you'll see there's Kraken Pro. So if I launch Kraken Pro, this is the Kraken Pro interface. Don't be scared by all the moving numbers and the charts. It's just a lot more information that you might need to know. The key thing to be aware of is this section up here, which is the fees. So where the simplified screen, we were looking at about 3% fees. You can see on Kraken Pro, the fees are much smaller, at 0.16 for a maker fee and 0.26 for a taker fee. Now, if you don't know what a maker and a taker fee, I'll just quickly explain those. So a maker fee means that you will set a price that you want to buy or sell Bitcoin at. So you'll see down here, this is the order book. So that means people have set, there's this amount of Bitcoin that wants to sell at this price, or this amount of Bitcoin that wants to buy at this price down here. So you can add your order to the order book, and as the price of Bitcoin moves up and down, hopefully it will hit whatever price you've selected, then the order will execute. And because you're adding liquidity to Kraken's order book, they give you a smaller fee for that. So you'd only be paying 0.16%. So if we wanted to do that, we could come down here to spot. We'd be wanting to buy. And under here, where we've got the options of how we want to buy and sell, we can select limit order. So limit order is where you set a price. So I could list this at the price, and I could put in £10 of crypto that I wanted there. You'll see down here that the fee is tiny for that. It's only just over a penny. So where we were on the simplified screen, we ended up with about £9.75 worth of Bitcoin after our £10 order. So it cost us about 25 pence. Here you'll see it costs us less than 2 pence for the same transaction. Alternatively, if you want to use the maker, which is a lot higher, it means your order doesn't go into the order book. It means you're buying from the people in the order book here. So I could come here and I could select market. And you'll see here the fee is slightly higher. So about 2.5 pence. And again, you could put in the amount of Bitcoin that you wanted, or if you have money deposited in your account, you can use this slider to change the amount. So that would be using 100% of your balance, and that'd be using none of your balance. So if I just put £10 in here again, you'll see we'll pay about 2 pence in fees. I'm going to go for a market order so it executes quickly, so I'm not waiting for the price to move. And then I simply click buy. You'll see my transaction was executed, the order was executed, and it will appear in our account in a second. Great, so I can now double check that that's arrived in the account. If I come back here, I can go onto the Kraken menu, and scrolling down, I can see that now there's another £10 worth of Bitcoin that's appeared in here with just over a penny's worth of fees compared to the 25p I paid on the simplified screen. So that's how to buy crypto in Kraken. It's nice and straightforward, it's nice and easy. I've completed withdrawals from Kraken as well, so I've had no issues doing that in the past. I think the interface is really simple and easy to use. Even if you don't want to use the Pro menu, you can just use the really simplified menu, and the fees aren't that bad compared to some of the other major exchanges. So thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you found it really helpful. If you did, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to this channel. This channel is all about following along as I build a £1 million investment portfolio, of which crypto does play a part. If you want to keep watching, you can find more videos here, and in these videos you can follow along in my 0 to £1 million investment journey, and you can also see whatever YouTube is recommending as the best video for you on my channel. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Bye.